Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. It's hurricane and super windy and high wing light planes not good, but let's do it anyways. Gonna fly the Bush Mule. Got a 7-channel Liminar X Gen 2. It is like super windy, super windy. Right, left, up, down, right, left. High rates. Don't need flaps today. Oh, there's a Pilatus. Pilatus they're flying. That's pretty cool. All right, let's try to get back to our stuff. Uh-oh.
Right cruise mode.
Yeah, I know. It does that sometimes. Especially that wind. All right, we ready? I'm nuts. If y'all look at the grass in the foreground, it gives you an idea. It's a little windy. Now I have reverse thrust on this, but I do not have the differential programmed in. I mean, it will do it. First time flying all my planes. I'm getting get them all back on my new IX-14 SE, and so I got to bring them all out one by one and refly them. All I got to do is rebind them. A couple of them I had to completely put in new. You can see how windy it is. It's rocking that poor plane around. The plane's like, "Well, what are you doing to me? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so?" Whoa! It's windy. It's actually a little too windy to fly. It's actually way too windy to fly. And if you hear the wind, that should give you an idea of how windy it is. Because we got an electronic filter and a wind muff to help block the wind. And but you can see the plane is, normally it's locked in, no problem, but oh boy. Let's take them big old wheel tires out there and make use of that Tundra. Those Tundra tires there. I mean, this is an off-road utilitarian type plane. Let's put it to the test. If I can get it to turn. All right, try it again here. All right. Do not need flaps today. Oh man. Yeah, we're actually going to cut it short. It's just, I mean, flying in the wind is great as far as building your skill. It's a great teacher.
3 minutes.
But at the same time, on the other, not to talk out two sides of my mouth, if you're fighting it so much and you're just not enjoying yourself, then you know, what's the point? Sorry. Wind is changing my trajectory an awful lot. You get to know your planes and you know how they react, and then you get into a really, because you got to remember, a really windy situation, then they react differently, and then you're like, wait a minute, okay, you're doing something that you don't normally do. And that's what I got going on today. The plane is, I'm flying the plane in a lot more wind than I'm used to. And so it's not reacting the way I expect it to. But
Time remaining 2 minutes.
That's part of the hobby. Yeah. You also have to remember too, the thing about wind is, however windy it is where you're standing, for every 10 to 15 feet you go up, it gets exponentially stronger. So up where that plane is right now, oh, it's probably 20 to 30 mile an hour winds right now. Plane only weighs a couple of pounds of light foam. It's got a very light wing loading, so it's being messed with big time. I just want to get a nice landing on the runway. This is where all right, I'm going to take that and we're going to get out of here. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go over my rates and everything right here.
Cruise mode.
Okay. I don't know if the wind's going to let me use reverse thrust to back in the parking spot. Nope. That's not going to work. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just go over the rates this way. All right. Switch to autofocus, please. All right. Still at 1 minute and 6 seconds. Flying rates are pretty simple on this. 100% throws, 30% expo on ailerons. Elevator, 125 with 30% expo, and rudder 100% with 50% expo. Now I'm going to show you flap settings, not that we use flap settings today. I don't need flaps today. But flaps up, negative 100%, no mix. Takeoff, 0%, no mix.
Landing flaps.
Landing flaps, 100%, 20% down elevator.
Takeoff flaps.
There you go, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty simple. All right, and there's, like I said, it's a Lemon RX Gen 2, so there's no AS3X stabilization or anything like that. CG on the plane is 60 to 50 millimeters back from the leading edge root. I got 2 glue marks. I got my finger on the 55 right to split the difference, and she CG's perfectly right there. Now to get that CG, I've got a 3000 Turnigy, a 4S Turnigy, and what you do, you've got this light green fiberglass deck, okay? Just put your Turnigy, a 3000, all the way forward on that light green deck, and don't go any further than that, and that'll get you perfect CG.
See, now we can actually make out the green.
Okay, good, okay. All right, stay right there because we're going to check their cells. All right, let me check the cells. A lot of my viewers have been telling me that, yes, I say how much percentage is left on the battery, but they want to know the cell count. So let's just do that. I try to, if I can give my viewers what they want, I try to. All right, 71%. Okay, so we got 39, 39, 39, and 39. 71%. So plenty of battery left. I think I had my timer set for 5 minutes. I think I had 1 minute left, 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Timer reset.
So really, because I just reset everything up on my Transit, this new iX14, so a lot of my settings aren't the way they should be. So honestly though, you could set your timer on a 3000 for 8-9 minutes, fly the way you want. So I had to keep it full throttle most of the time just to keep forward momentum in this wind. All right, well folks, there you go. Throttle cut is on. That's the Avios Bush Mule. Stable plane, but even it has its limits when you fly in this kind of wind. Honey, show them the flags real quick. So, see what we're dealing with here. All right, folks, God bless y'all. God is good. Honey, thank you for filming. And folks, we'll catch you next time at the field. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.